Hi everyone, it's Roger here from What's On at DisneyPlus.com. A quick news update for you guys on a potential 4th season of Only Murders in the Building. But before we go any further, make sure you do hit that subscribe button to keep up with the latest Disney Plus news. So this morning, Disney released the finale of the 3rd season of Only Murders in the Building. So this is on Hulu in the United States, Star Plus in Latin America, and on Disney Plus around the world. Watched it first thing this morning when I just had to watch it. I didn't want to get it spoiled, so I'm not going to go into who did what and all the rest of it. I don't want to get into that. But there was a big cliffhanger, and I will get into that one in a minute. But obviously this series has been a huge success. I mean, going into the 3rd season, you know, it's been doing pretty well with ratings. The show continues to keep getting into the Nielsen charts each week and is one of the most watched originals on Hulu. So the indication of there being a 4th season doesn't seem too far off. Disney hasn't confirmed anything, but I think the setup at the end of the 3rd season pretty much indicates it's going to happen. Whether or not they can announce it right now with the strikes going on, whether or not they're going to have to wait until that's done, you know, that's, I think, a key thing with the writers' strike now, and it might be a possibility that they could get the announcement out there, but they might just want to hold off on stuff. But so just be aware that there's nothing official. And we've seen Disney kind of tease future seasons before and ended up not moving forward. But I do think this show has been a big success for Disney Plus around the world, and obviously Hulu in the US. So as we've seen with previous seasons of Only Murders in the Building, in that kind of last sort of scene of the episode, we get a cliffhanger which sets up the main kind of story for the next season. So they did that at the end of the 3rd season, where we get to see Charles's double, Saz, who's played by Jane Lynch. She heads off upstairs to Charles's apartment to go get some special wines made from very, very small grapes, so there's not that many of them. And then we finally, and she's completely on the floor. She's got a wound, there's blood coming out of her. And then she starts to try and write on the floor. We don't know what happens. She just starts writing, and then we go to the credits. And nicely little teasing up that she's going to leave a message. Great way of kind of setting things up. You do start to wonder if, you know, this building is maybe not the safest place to be around, and the amount of people that die because, you know, they're connected to these three definitely is interesting. Now, I really enjoyed this 3rd season. I don't think it was as good as the 1st season. I think we're at that point now where, you know, I think especially with this next one, we're going to be pulling it back to the main building. I do think moving it to the theatre for that 3rd season kind of gave it a bit of fresh air, allowed them to do some little different things, doing all the musical moments, which I thought were fantastic. And you know, I've been listening to the soundtrack because I really enjoyed it. But definitely feel like, you know, I can't see why they wouldn't want to do a 4th season. It's been a big hit. Also, I'd imagine they're going to want to get this one sort of filmed pretty soon to get it out for next year, obviously when all the strikes and stuff come to an end, because, you know, the main actors, you know, Martin Short and Steve Martin aren't exactly spring chickens, so they're going to kind of want to get on that quite quickly. Maybe then wrap it up, you know, with maybe a final season or something like that. I don't know, but I love this show. I think it's fantastic. It's so refreshing to have something completely different. It's a very kind of like different kind of murder mystery kind of thing. I've really enjoyed it. I love the antics between Martin Short and Steve Martin, and then also Selena Gomez. It's kind of a weird combination that just works so well. So yeah, a 4th season definitely seems to be happening. Again, not officially been confirmed, but there ain't no way they're doing that big cliffhanger if they weren't going to be doing something. And it's already been proven to be a success. Hopefully we get an announcement pretty soon. But let us know. Are you looking forward to a 4th season of Only Murders in the Building? I'd love to hear your thoughts on that in the comments below. Remember to go check us out over at What's On at DisneyPlus.com. Like, follow, and subscribe. And I shall see you guys soon. Laters.